Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on T.E.S.T. And now today we're going to be showcasing the new Jin-Woo spec. It was in early access for like a while, and then they finally finished it up by adding the F ability, and I'll tell you more about that later. But let's first get into the showcase, and then we'll get into how to obtain it. Alright, so the first ability that I'm going to showcase are the M1s. So this M1s, I personally, this is one of my favorite M1s in the entire game. It's like a combo of like a 9-string M1 combo. I'll showcase it again. Really nice damage. Low-key, like my favorite one is Zenit, and then it's this, because Zenit has that colorful ability at the end. But okay, let's showcase the E ability. Very nice ability. So basically, it's kind of a combo extender for the Y ability, but I'll talk about that later. Basically, what you do is it's a really close range stab. So if they're not right in front of you, the whole move does not work. It's uncancelable. You stab them, and then you do a bunch of like slashes, which those slashes are AOE, and then you have to stab at the end. So at the end, if nothing connects, then the move does not continue to that jump leap thing. But yeah, all right, onto the R ability. That is a basic combo extender. It looks really nice, but it has a finisher. I don't know what percentile enemy's health needs to be in order for it to trigger, but just low enough and it will trigger. So I'll showcase that finisher right now. That's the finisher. Guys, low-key, that looks really, really cool. Let me turn off this. Let me try the music. Okay, that's a really sick finisher in my opinion. Okay, now we're gonna showcase the T ability. So basically, it's kind of a combo extender. You can use it in the M1s like this. It's like a nice little short dash. I'd say it follows up with like if you dash and then do like the R ability, then it can follow up. But other than that, I don't really see you using it unless you're like trying to get through a big like wave of like thugs, you know, and try to like, you know, do damage to them. But it's really kind of short range, so it is my least favorite the kit. But it's still really fast, and if you time it, like if you're like close enough, like if you like approximate the distance, you could combo extend off by M1s. You can see the combo. All right, the next move is Demon King's Longsword. So you shoot it right. It has a bit of a startup, and I'm pretty sure it's cancelable. But if you shoot out 3 like lines of energy, and this is actually Igris's sword in the anime that he obtains. But yeah, that's a really nice skill. And now for the best skill in my personal opinion, the F skill, which you can only use on a dead player. You can't even use it in the NPCs. I've tried, so that's a bummer. Hopefully they change that in the future. You can only use it on dead players. So let me That's so sick. But this is what it looks like. Here's a shadow. He will follow you, and it's just so amazing. He uses that long sword that I said. Yeah. So let me showcase the shadow real quick. Okay, guys. So I'm not really too sure how the shadow works because I've been attacking him, and the shadow isn't really doing anything. Oh, okay. I guess you need to do it with skills then. All right. So that was one of the moves. I'll put the list of moves right now that the shadow could do and the rules for that. But yeah, so this is basically the shadow that I've risen from his dead body, which is such a cool mechanic in my opinion. So yeah, he follows up with every other move you do. He'll do that. Shadow block. Now the shadow can't kill, and the shadow will disappear after you used up all the usages. Yeah, so the shadow will disappear after you used up all the attacks, and then the actual cooldown of the ability is like 60 something seconds or like 55 seconds. So yeah, that is the total showcase for Sun Jin-Woo, and let's get into how to obtain it. I am. Alright, and here is inside the actual waterfall. It's a very, very nice place. It looks very nice. Oh, you can see that. Okay. But it's very nice. I love how they did that inside the waterfall. Very, like, you know, ancient looking, but like still exudes lots of power. As you can see, this is definitely the Monarch's power. It looks very nice. So as you can see, this NPC on the right allows you to summon him in with Robux, and you could do that, or you could wait 30 minutes from the spawn all the way over here. This is the spawn area. Now, one thing I must say, this boss, he dodges you a lot, like a ton. So the best way to defeat him is if you have skills that have hyper armor or skills that cannot be cancelled, that allow you to combo extend. So basically, I would like just run around him until he does all those skills, and then when he's just chasing after you, do a skill that cannot be interrupted or a skill that has hyper armor, and then continue your combo. But eventually he's going to break out the combo and do his entire combo on you. But here's the good thing, if you die, you just respawn all the way back over there. So yeah, now we'll showcase this spec on a mini boss to see how good this actually is. Alright, so here's the mini boss that I was going to test it on, and this is one of the most annoying mini bosses because his skills are pretty good. But alright, let's get into this. That was the combo that I was talking about.
Feel the for God.
And that is the Sun Jin-Woo spec. Now, I don't think you can do it on, you still can't do it on NPCs, but that's how easy it is to kill the bosses. The R is a really good combo extender. The T is also a really nice combo starter. You know, and even if you have a player that's dead with the F, you'll be able to kill the bosses so much easier. So yeah, that's a spec, and hopefully you guys enjoy. It is a 25% chance to drop from that boss that spawns every 30 minutes. I'll showcase the boss fight soon when it spawns, but yeah, thank you for watching this part of the showcase, and now on to the boss. Alright, so we're at the boss right here. Got Am right here, me right here, and Sun Jin-Woo. This is how the Sun Jin-Woo boss looks. Nice model, nice title, the True Shadow Monarch. This is a 1% chance to drop that title, but this is the area, guys. Look how cool this looks. And you can see where we're walking, you know, earlier. But look at that. It looks nice. But we will be jumping this boss, so I'll go first, and if I get comboed, and we'll step in. But yeah, enjoy the video montage. Alright guys, so that is the full boss fight. I had to go and get Sid. Oh. You got the title? What? Nice. Okay, he got the 1% title I was talking about earlier. We'll probably try again so we can get the actual spec. But yeah, that's the boss fight. He's really annoying. He'll dodge any attack you give to him, and he has a long combo. So yeah, just be wary of that. But I had to go get Sid in order to have a standing chance, and help, and really clutched in when he was comboing me, and vice versa. So that is the end of the video. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.